everyone, I just had a quick idea to add to my video about how to help with anxiety at bedtime. There was just one more thing, and it was about talking to your child. So often when kids are feeling anxious, sometimes it's just anxiety and there isn't a specific cause. It's more of an undercurrent of overwhelm or other stuff going on in their lives, but sometimes there's a specific reason. And it can be quite hard to get that reason out of children. Sometimes they feel uncomfortable sharing. Sometimes they, the door just swung open. Sometimes they don't really know what the problem is. And one of the things that we do is that we wait for bedtime and we lie down with our kid in the dark. Because often the anonymity of being in the dark, lying next to each other, can help your child to open up. Another option is sitting back to back, because sometimes it's easier to communicate when you don't have to look at the person you're talking to, or going for a walk side by side. One of the things that we have done for a number of years is to use an intermediary, a stuffed toy. Ours both have knitted pigs that my mum made, and we use these pigs that we call emotion pigs, and we ask the pig what's going on, whether the child in question has something that they need to communicate to us, hey, something along the lines of, hi Piggy, is there something that such and such wants to say to me? Is there something that they need to share? And then I go through a list of questions and I try to do yes, no answers, because then the pig can answer. So we make them closed-ended questions that can be responded to with a yes or a no. And it gives us, generally, that helps us to narrow it down so we can get a ballpark idea of where the problem lies. Is it at school or home? Is it with friends? Is it with schoolwork? Is it with teachers? Is it with your sibling? Is it me? Have I done something? Are you worried about something unrelated to those? You have to be really creative, and it can be tiring, but if you try to go down all those avenues and try to exhaust those yes-no answers first, and then when you get to a point where you really need more detail, you then ask the piggy directly, I'm wondering if you can tell me more about this. Now, with us, often the piggy will speak an unintelligible language, so then I'll ask my child, I'll say, I just wonder if you could translate what Piggy said, because I didn't quite understand that. And then that kind of opens things up so that the child can then start to communicate with you directly, and then it kind of seems to flow more easily. So those are some of the things that we try or have done in the past when there's obviously some big issue bubbling beneath the surface that obviously needs to come out in order to ease the anxiety or to help the child fall asleep, to let their minds calm. So just to add that to my previous post about how to manage anxiety at bedtime, hope it's been helpful. As always, please let me know if you've got any other ideas, because I'm always happy to hear new tips, new ideas, new strategies that we can try out too. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.